Another part of the vision is really kind of, I think if you ask me my 5-year plan, it would be to start something called Woof Haven. And what that is basically right now we use technology to identify if someone's, you know, life is in danger, and that means that their pet's at home by themselves. But then we don't really have a rock solid solution where if that person passed away, let's say they had no one to take care of the pet, right? They didn't have any family, they didn't have a pet beneficiary. What would happen to that pet? I think the long-term vision I have is to have like a branch of the company called Woof Haven, where basically it's a full service where if something does happen to you, we would, be able to take the pet, raise it as our own in like a really, maybe a ranch, who knows, right? Like a really awesome environment where they're just kind of these rescue dogs. And that would obviously be a much more expensive tier. The way I thought of this one is I was talking to the Humane Society actually. And they have a service kind of like this where if, people pay like, I think $20,000 is the price they told me, where if something happens to them, they like would take the dog and raise it as their own in a really good environment. The thing is they don't have any way to identify if that person ever passed away. So they have to like pass away. Someone has to find the dog, hopefully in good health. And then I guess through the person's attorney or will know that they have to take it to the Humane Society. Whereas Woof, it would be in the app already, right? You download it, something happens to you. We have the pet beneficiary as us. We, would come collect the pet, raise it as our own. It would live a good life. That's probably my long-term vision. And that might not be a tier for everyone, but I think that's the ultimate peace of mind I could think of.